It does not mean, though, that there's not consequences relationally with the people that you have harmed, but there is grace that is powerful enough to redeem those relationships if you let it change you. So you don't just receive forgiveness, you also can receive grace. Now, I have little boys who need a lot of grace. And I would watch these little boys hurt one another. I've shared this before, but it is so powerful to me, the change. They would hurt one another, and then I'd be like, what do you need to say? And what do they need to say? Sorry, right? And so one would do something to the other one. I'm like, what do you need to say? Sorry. And he'd run off. And I'm like, that doesn't feel like it was good enough, right? I'd pull him back. I'm like, and we each, I feel like as I learned the power of the gospel in my own life, I've changed how I even do it with my boys because I've watched it lived out. And I'm like, just saying you're sorry doesn't feel like enough. So what do we need to add? What are you sorry for, right? And he goes, I'm sorry I pulled your hair on purpose. And then he runs off again. I'm like, geez, it just feels like another blow. You know, it doesn't seem to be working, right? I'm sorry. Sorry I pulled your hair. And he runs off. So we've added to each time. I feel like we're learning how to do this thing to really restore the relationship, because the truth is, my little boys are not going to necessarily become perfect. You know what I want to focus on is not trying to get them to pretend to be perfect and hide it from me. I'd rather have a relationship with them where they can be honest about all the reasons it's not, so it can actually be healed, so the behavior can change.